brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, listeners and learners, dear friends, I heartily cordially welcome all of you. I thank God, Lord, who has given us this golden time, wonderful place for appreciating His praise, His admiration, His appreciation, with the presence of words. Our present time is really important. Our all holy saints, freedom fighters, free thinkers, forecasters, foretellers, those who came for serving humanity. Today is the right time to appreciate them. It is in all holy scriptures of our holy land. Today, now and here. These three factors are very important in our life. Nobody knows past, nobody knows future, but present is in our hands. So, we should not compare ourselves with others. Sometimes we feel happy, pleasant when we compare our present with the present of others, our past with the past of others, our future with the future of others. It is not a way of getting true pleasure in our life. How a man can be compared with a man? Because we have commonnesses and uncommonnesses. One commonness we have, but uncounted, numberless uncommonnesses, extraordinary things we have among us. One commonness can make us able to believe in God or God. So for that we are to thank God for everything, for that thing. Our great man says, if we are not happy in realistic words, then we turn towards idealistic words. If by having idealistic word we are not happy, then we are to turn to realistic word. It is the base of all holy religions of this holy land. A man must be optimistic, never be pessimistic. If a man is having optimism, hope against hope, it is the righteous attitude that we have for our future. But sometimes, if we have pessimistic stream in our mind, then we lose our confidence, our soul power, self-confidence. How it can be possible? What is the true thing behind the success of our life? That is continuity and regularity. Without continuity and regularity, we are to feel the presence of Bhagwan, Allah, Ram, God, Vaheguru. He is, He was, and He will. He is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, almighty. He never leaves us alone at any minute. He Himself says He is friendly, He is familiar with everyone. Those who commit Him and friendly, He becomes their true friend. So fearlessly and friendly we are to treat with the presence of Lord our God. He resides everywhere with us in air, fire, soil, sky and water, in past, present and future. So we are to be fearless and friendly. First Nobel Prize winner, Rabindranath Tagore, in 1913, he was awarded Nobel Prize. He wrote at that time, where the mind is without fears. Where the mind is without fears, our state of mind helps us in understanding. Our unconscious mind is the most powerful. Today, all successors, experienced persons have written this thing, that we have a stream of consciousness inside the mind. According to Freudian theory, whatsoever we see and speak, that is a kind of consciousness. But something we see but cannot speak, just can think, that is unconscious mind. But something that runs in our mind at our night time, while going in the journey of dreams, that is unconscious condition. But now you are watching, listening, speaking, reading, writing and talking. It is really subconscious position. Subconscious mind is working now. You want to say something, but you are not saying. It is subconscious position, subconscious mind, according to psychiatrists. They have written numberless tragedies and comedies in their life in modern drama. It says that when the time is equal, place is different. When the place is equal, time is different. Both the factors are not seen at the same time, same place. James Joyce, who was the founder of stream of consciousness technique, Virginia Woolf, who has written Mrs. Dalloway, James Joyce, who was the founder of stream of consciousness technique, many modern tragedy writers have explained this stream of consciousness technique on the basis of psychology. Psychiatrists knows this thing, that our mind, our midbrain, is the storehouse of emotions. It collects all messages inside the body. Whatsoever our skin, bone, blood, brain, and our internal organs feel, then this message is stored by our mind, by senses. According to English grammarians, we have 5 senses, but according to Hindu mythology, we have 10 senses. For controlling, for converting, for transforming, it needs the presence of 5 elements. Presence of 5 elements help us in handling different uncommonnesses, imbalances of the human body. Sometimes our soul is covered by anger, fear, and anxiety, sensual pleasure, ego, awareness. These negativities are controlled and converted by the presence of 5 elements. When we feel the presence of God by doing meditation. Numberless ways our great have explained for praising God. We can meditate by our senses, by our internal organs, even by every particle of this body we can meditate. But his external way of meditation is reading words, speaking words, listening words, writing words. These are the ways of doing meditation. This helps us in recollecting, rememorizing, reforming. So, it's the righteous platform to repeat the words of the sound. O all the sounds of the different religions of this Holy Land, they have some specific words to repeat. If we repeat them heartily, then we feel re-energized, rejuvenated. Gurudev Baba Rabindranath Tagore, who has written Where the Mind is Without Fear, it says that we can be free physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually, and even spiritually. But out of these freedoms, spiritual freedom is the most important freedom of the mind. All are the secondary kind of freedom, but primary freedom is that mind of the mind is spiritual freedom. How our soul can get rid from the cycle of anger, greed, awarenessness, falsification, sensual pleasure, ego, lust. Our great man defined it, explained, expressed, mentioned in their holy literatures with the presence of nature. In English literature, we read that in 19th and 20th century, there was a revolution in industrialization. Consequently, there was atrocities, exploitation, injustices, fear, anger, anxieties, ego. But there was not the peace of mind. Not only in 19th and 20th century period, but in 18th century period, if we talk, when there was French Revolution in 1789, it happened due to imbalance in nature. So William Wordsworth and S.T. Coleridge, both they started writing lyrical ballads, musical ballads. Musically, they composed different poems. In 1789, there was no tranquility of heart, there was not peace of mind. In 1798, lyrical ballads were written by S.T. Coleridge and William Wordsworth. It is the literature of the world. In English literature, we read it about nature. William Wordsworth says with us, all worldly people may deceive, cheat, defeat us, but the form of nature, Firstly, like our five elements, air, fire, sky, and water. These never deceive us. Further, Univ.Prof.Dr. says to her sister Dorothy Richardson, in the universe, we see the sun in the daytime, we see the moon in the nighttime, and we spend our time on earth, on the earth. We see star in the nighttime. These are also the part of nature. Geographical features also has varieties, distinctions, adversities, diversities. But geographically, we see there is a great identity of. So, it is the second form of nature. First form of nature is our human body. Further, if we analyze this nature, then we see the plants, trees, animals, birds. All these are the parts of nature. So nature is the vastest. It has the largest family. So man can never be alone if man has relativity and connectivity with his atmosphere and environment. Our great men, spiritual fathers, addressed us. We are to repeat the holy words for going in the research of soul, how our soul can reunite with God. We are to concentrate upon it. Inside the body, how we can reunite and how we can escape or save our soul from our negative thinkers. What is written for the winners by our great men, they say that winners don't do the different things, they do the things differently. Our manners, our styles, our skills, standards influences us, affects us to get winning in our life. So a true man never says that he has problem. All problems, infirmities, narrownesses help us in getting success in our life. All the criticizers have written their criticism in appreciation of, in praise of others. All history of great men we study, they got success. They got success by correcting their weaknesses. So everyone has weakness, shortcoming, drawback in his life. We should not say I cannot do. I can do. Always We use the word I can, you can, he can, she can, we can. This can word help us in providing us energy. But if we use the word may, it means possibility. There are many possibilities we have in our life. We can change impossible to possible. Impossible itself says, I am possible. Dear friends, always a man must try to do something better, nicer, and finer. Never feel depressed, frustrated, because possibilities are waiting for you. Sky is not the limit. Those who want to do something finer, those who want to do something better for our society, what is written by a great man? Winner always says it may be difficult, but it is possible. Loser says it is not possible, but difficult. So, there is an oceanic difference between our thoughts. It is our ideas, thoughts, opinions that help us in winning in any sports. It helps us in winning the great wars. But great man says that the true war, if we want to analyze, that is the struggle, controversy, and conflict between our soul and man, means negative thoughts. So there is a struggle between positive and negative. There is a story behind it. A student was playing in the street. There was a balloon seller who was flying balloons in the sky. This balloon was of green color, and that balloon was going in the sky, high sky. A child says, "Hello, uncle." Another balloons also fly in the sky like green. Then uncle says, "Dear friend, it is flying not by color, but it is flying by gas, helium gas. Likely that our outwardnesses, externalities are the secondary, but primary is our confidence, our soul power, spiritual powers, our meditation powers. That power helps us in winning the great wars. So be true thinker, be true reader, be true minder, be true writer. Our greatest social reformist, Swami Vivekananda, who observed it and explained that Unread is more powerful than read. Unheard is more powerful than heard. Unlistened is more powerful than listened. Unwritten is more powerful than written. Sailor's thoughts was written by John Keats. Unheard music is sweeter than heart. He says, he writes that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. In different points, he appreciates art, not the man. Art is long, life is short. He praised internal beauty of our mind. Our qualities, human qualities, are more important than externalities. On the basis of the teachings, we find very commonnesses. Plato and Aristotle, both they were interconnected each other. Plato says this creation, this word has come in the form of idea. First come idea on this earth. Then in the form of idea, there was ray of light. This same thought was written by Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. बल अल्लाह नूर पायो कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर के सज्जन उपजा कौन भले कौन मंदे नूर से पैदा हुआ नूर जिसे इंसान कहते हैं अगर ये नूर नूर को नूर समझे तो ऐसे नूर को भगवान कहते हैं means there was a ray of light that started this universe according to Platonic theory. So Lord came in the form of light. On the other hand, Aristotle says Lord or God came in this universe in the form of human being. He says that whatsoever we see around us that has formed from imitation theory he expressed in his lifetime for the worldly people. So dear friends, our holy scripture of this holy land says that we have the presence of Lord in air, fire, cells, staying in water, and we feel the existence of Lord even at lightless and soundless places. It is true addressed, advocated by some Vivekananda to the worldly people on the basis of the Vedanta philosophy. According to different poets, novelists, dramatists, tragedy writers, comedy writers, they have written the truths of life, science to spirituality. Francis Bacon, who is known as the father of the essays, in his own studies, he wrote such things that what is the true meaning of the truth. How many kinds of books are there? How many kinds of persons in our society we have? Why do we study different subjects, different school subjects? Why do we play different games? Many analytical, psychological, philosophical lessons he explained throughout his lifetime. Are all competitors or learners? Those who are studying in different industries like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, Atlanta, they must go through the writings of Francis Bacon by correlating with nature. they will find that word itself is complete. Word helps us in recreating new world around us. So, word is everything. Consequently, we find this thing from our father of essays and father of dramas like William Shakespeare, who addressed worldly people by saying that this world is like a stage and man is actor on this stage. How does he perform? It is related to his performance. So likely that our President Professor Modi also accepted it, addressed it, advocated it that every man firstly perform, then reform, and ultimately transform. So these are the ways, steps. By adopting these ways, we can regenerate, recreate, reoperate, reform in all the sectors of our economy, society, agriculture, industry, communication, transportation, railways, post office, hospitals. So I once again thank all of you. Your presence is praiseworthy, admirable, appreciable. Let us remember and recollect our forefathers who tell us, who trust us, those who have given us to celebrate every moment of life with festivals, functions, with friends, with fashion, with special food. We should never forget our forefathers. It is written by all our holy saints, holy fathers, and we should distribute seeds, clothes, shelters with our friends, with the needy, rejected, downtrodden people of our society. These are the works that men should do by being social warriors. Social welfare activities are being run by the different institutes in this present time. It is really remarkable and historical in this selfish world. On the one hand, we find that everyone is running after collecting materialistic goods by becoming selfish, but on the other hand, some persons are ready to help always for others, ready to serve this nation. So service to man is service to God. It is written, it is said, it is spoken, it is written, it is heard only from this holy scripture land, India. So be proud on Indian land, those who are doing different activities, actions in the different countries. Undoubtedly,